was really the only resort that we had. And fortunately, by using some of the permanent fund earnings, we didn't have to hire any more state employees. You just simply reduced the amount of the dividend. Now, I'm hoping with that in the near future, price of oil is going up, production's going up. We'll have a new administration. I hope I'm part of that. And we'll be able to restore the full amount of the dividend again. But we had to make these reductions now just to meet our current needs in government.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you all staying on subject and on time. However, our time is getting short. And Myers to be number 2 on this question. Specifically, Mr. Myers, what needs to be done to further the AKLNG project in Terminus and Nikiski?
Well, first of all, I want to just say the legislature is supportive of this project, and we hope it'll work. But we have not seen the numbers, the financial numbers, to know if it'll work yet or not. We don't know who the investors are yet. I think that the oil companies are more than willing to put their gas in the pipeline because they want to do something with the gas too. And the reason why this works for the state to do this versus the oil companies is because the state gets some tax advantages, federal tax advantages that the private sector doesn't. So if this project's going to go and if it's going to work, I think the current proposal that the governor has is the one that is going to have to work. We're very supportive. We want the jobs and we want the additional revenue. But again, keep in mind that we're already looking at something between $40 and $50 billion. And when we built TAPS, we thought it was going to be $800 million, and it ended up being $8 billion. So this is a big project. We need to see the numbers, and we need to be confident with the numbers.
Thank you. Stephen Wright, specifics on the AKLNG project.
Okay, first of all, the AKLNG project is not profitable as it sits, and there are some options out there to make our natural gas profitable. We can do it in phases. I've had this discussion a few times with Michael Sheldon, and who's running for governor, and we've talked about, they could do phases to Fairbanks and so on and so on. So I think that there is a potential way that we can utilize our natural gas once we get it back from the industry, and the industry also has to show that it's profitable, and right now it does not look as though it's profitable. It doesn't pencil out. So why would we put all of our permanent fund into a pipeline and then it won't produce anymore? So I think that's something that we need to look at strongly and back off on at this point. Thank you.
And Byron Malott on the AKLNG project, please.
The project needs to continue on the track that it's on to the degree that any permitting or regulatory aspects can be fast-tracked. That should be a priority. The market will ultimately determine the reality of this pipeline. All forecasts thus far show that with the state in control, with gas supplied by the owners, with the investment potential that is already being financed.
On the AKLNG project, any specifics that need to be done to